Okay, bowling report for September 12th, 2016. Um, this year I don't know how often I'm going to actually take video at the bowling center. Uh, I don't know. It's not as easy as it used to be because we used to, in the first couple years I did this. Um, it was a three-man league and then a four-man league. Now it's a five-man league. Um, all these guys have their little card games on the counters where I have to put the computer to record. And, I've had people actually move the computer out of the way because their card game is important. um, which doesn't really make me that happy. And of course, I don't make them happy when they want to use that counter space for their card games. So it's sort of like, do I really want to put up with that? So, I mean, I'll decide, but tonight I did not record, obviously. So we got there. We needed, we thought we had two bowlers. We had, we have three bowlers from last year, me, Jerry, and Brian, because Brian decided to bowl, which is wonderful. We love that. And then we were told that the one guy couldn't bowl because he's having a hip replacement. It sounds just kind of like me, getting there. Um, but we did pick up another guy, 216 average. And then lo and behold, the other guy's son, the hip replacement guy, 228 average left-hander, which is perfect. Perfect. I put him in anchor position right away. You know, to have a 228 lefty in anchor position, deal me in. I love it. So I decided I'm going to bowl first because I really like bowling. I like bowling leadoff. So, and I haven't done it in a long time. So back to my roots of 20, 30 years ago. Let me bowl leadoff. Leave me alone. So obviously we're still in Glassboro. So it turns out, right as of right now, we have 17 teams. Okay, there's 16 lanes on each side of the bowling center. So what they decided to do was take out the end pairs, which for me is horrible because I just love lane 17, 17 and 18, and 31 and 32 is a nice pair too. So you're taking two of my best pairs out, but they took out the end pairs, and then they have three pairs on the opposite side of the house. So six teams over there, and well, depending on if where the vacant team is, if we don't get an 18th team. So yeah, that's the story. 17 teams and a vacant team right now. Um, and so the way this thing is working out, I mean, our team has gone into a spot where we are really, really competitive in this league. We have a 183, a two last year, 210, two 216s, and a 228, which and I'll tell another thing that absolutely I was very happy with. The 228 guy, I'm not mentioning any names right now. He comes in the first night and puts $210 in the envelope. I mean, that's good. We like that. Okay, so now my mixed bag of how I bowled. First game, first of all, we were in lanes 21 and 22, and from the very get-go, 21 is just hooking. I mean, I only have one ball with me, and when I bowled 2 weeks ago, there was oil on the lanes, and plenty of it. I come in tonight, my ball's hooking out of my hand. Yes, on both lanes, but especially on lane 21. So, I've got to throw some speed on the ball. And, that's not really my forte. I had to use forte. I got to use forte at least once a year. I got it out of my way. Okay. Hey, that's not really the best thing that it's my best tool in my shed. Shed I? No, I shouldn't. Anyway, so yeah, I had to throw the ball harder than I like to. And the first game, not very sharp, just trying to get my feet under me basically. And, to cut it short, I shoot 171. A couple splits. I didn't miss any 10 pins or anything like that. Matter of fact, I didn't miss the 10 pin all night, so at least I did one thing right. 171. Second game, I finally moved far enough left on 21, and actually I had to move right a little bit on 22. So, I mean, when you haven't bowled really in 4 months, those are things that don't come exactly 100% easily. So, I hit the pocket every single frame, leave I don't know, like maybe 3 10 pins and a 4 pin, maybe no 7 pin. I don't know. I shoot 237, which I mean that's the kind of game that back in my day, I just bowled those games over and over and over and over again. Never missed a pocket, make the spares, 220, 230, 240. That was my kind of game. The last game, in about the second frame, the big muscle in the front of your thigh is the quadricep. I would say it's probably a strain, but I hurt my quadricep in my sliding, my left leg, and I was, I finished the game, but I was pretty much finished from there. I chopped the spare during the game. I shot 177, and I was all out for that. I mean, I could not bend down, get any kind of knee bend whatsoever. And I was just standing straight up on the shot, just trying to give it direction. At the same time, lane 21 kept hooking more and more and more and more, kept moving left. Then I moved too far left a flat 10, and then I moved back right again, and I left a 4-7 that time. And then I left another 4 pin on that lane after. And then I finally struck on the fill ball. Well, the fill ball always strikes, don't you know? So 585. I shot 177 there. And you know what? We went to a 7-point system. We won the first 2 games. We lost the last game in total. So we went 4-3. But, my average, we're going to establish an average if you're a regular bowler after 9 games, which is pretty normal. So, we won a few points, and my average will be low. Brian's average will be low. Our lefty, he came in late, but he was in time to make up for in the first game. He shot 192 out of the gate, 266, 258. So I think it was 719 or something like that. And it's just so he didn't have any trouble with lane 21 hooking a lot. Of course, the right side and the left side aren't, that doesn't always pan out to be the same way on every lane. But anyway, so all in all, it was an okay night. Not great, not horrible, but I'm going to give it 3 or 4 days to see how my leg is. It's funny because I can walk okay. The weird part, I thought, well, going up steps is going to be tough. I went up steps just fine. Then I went down steps. That's when it hurt, going down steps. So, all right. Um, I guess that's about the bowling report. Don't know what side of the house I'll be on next week. They didn't put like a schedule out. Schedule will come out next week. They're gonna do the vote for prize funds in a couple weeks, like the third week or something. They're gonna put out 3 possible prize funds and all that, just like a normal league would do. And other than that, I used a conventional ball, the IQ Tour Fusion, and I'll tell you something. I could use another ball that, here's the thing. I use that ball, you know, as like a benchmark ball for me, and I expected. You never should expect anything, of course. Leave an open mind. But as much oil was on the lanes 2 weeks ago, I expect, okay, here's a league. There's going to be more oil on them. No, you're wrong, Mr. Bear. You are just wrong. So just stay wrong and be wrong. So next week, I don't know what to expect. I'll probably bring the one ball again. Hopefully, I'll be able to, my leg will recover a little bit and I'll be okay with that. But we shall see. All right. Anything else? I just don't know. All right. So that'll be it until that time next week. Bye bye.